Hello, I'm Tina and You're back to my channel. So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about how to have common sense. I know you might be thinking that, is that even a topic to be talked about? Common sense is something, it's logical thinking. So what do I even talk about when it comes to that topic? And it's not even a topic to be talked about. So if you are seeing this video and if you are having problems with people out there, they always complain that when people get angry they just shoot at you. You don't have common sense at all. Can't you use your common sense and think for a moment? And a lot of stuffs might come out of their mouth. Now, why am I making this video is because I was one of those person. Okay, I was caught and I was people are like so done with me because I can't think on my own. That's like the main issue I had. But what made me to become like that that's another story behind it. But I'm making this video so that you have the strength to actually move on and become a better person, because every time people are calling you dumb, stupid, and they tell you don't have common sense at all, and you become very weak. That's what's gonna happen, because when someone discriminates you, you get affected and you feel really low. But what am I trying to say here is, if someone is ever calling you one, don't get affected and just chill out and just move away from that place. If you know that person is being toxic, is just like judging you and it's like telling stuffs about you, I want you to actually recall and think back to yourself, are you actually one? Because most of the time we are reacting to emotions. We get attacked, we get triggered. So that's when our ego speaks really high. So when someone comments something bad about you, you feel triggered, and you, of course, you want to win the fight. So that's when you throw out the words and you try to deny to whatever statement they're actually trying to say, and of course you want to try to save your ass. But what am I trying to say is, when someone is actually complaining something about you, I want you to actually just take a step back, pause for a while, listen to them. What are they trying to say? If they're saying you're stupid, if they're saying you can't think, if they're saying you have this disability to think, I want you to actually take a step back and think, are you actually one? If you are one, then you gotta buckle up and improve yourself. But if you are not one, okay, don't react to their statement and prove them wrong. That's the best thing. They say success is the best ever revenge. You don't have to like fight back. Fighting back doesn't mean that you're proving them you are stronger, but the actually stronger person are those people who are in silent mode all the time. Because when you are in neutral mode, you can think in a different perspective. You don't just think something for yourself. If someone is if you are fighting with someone, you get into emotion state and you just start throwing words. But if you can go to neutral state, you can see things clearly and even better. So what am I trying to say here is, if someone is telling that you are not capable of this, and if they're saying that you can't do this, you're really bad, you're stupid, you're this and that, what I want you to do is just to take a step back. Okay, they are right, just listen to them, they are right, all right. Go to the mirror and talk to yourself and recall back whatever scenarios or situations that has led for them to say such. And I want you to be reviewing yourself as another individual. Then you would know where you could have gone wrong, and you would know how to correct yourself. And of course, you can help yourself to become better. You just have to eliminate the ego aside, and just think something that is in a neutral state. Then you'll get the answer for all the problems and all the whatever that's happening to you. So this is one thing that has been always happening to me, and I finally took a step back, and I realized that I was wrong. I put myself in their shoes, and I got to see things clearly. So this is what I want you to do. Just be strong and chillax. You see, not everyone is perfect in this world, but you can always try to improve yourself to become someone better. You don't have to be the same old person like how you were 20 years back. But if you choose to stay as one, you can. But I don't want you to, be a backdated person, really blur, you're not into the trend, you just don't fit anywhere. So what I want you to do is, just relax and, every day learn something new to actually improve yourself. And whatever feedback that you get from people, take it as a positive ones and move on. And of course, take it as a positive thing, as something that is actually pushing you to become someone better. That is what I think all the time. That's how I take things. Like whatever that's happening to me, although it's bad, I would tell myself that everything happens for a reason, and I believe that every single thing that's happening, like even a good thing or a bad thing, it's actually happening for a reason. But you might not realize it on the spot, but when the really good thing happens, you will actually thank yourself. So yep, if you have some stories to be shared, if you have some interesting stuffs to be talked about, you can always just comment in my page, or you can buzz me or PM me if you have any issues to be resolved. And I'm always here to be there for you. You see, most of the people who are committing suicide, why is it that they're actually committing suicide? Why? There's a big reason behind it, and I want to stop it. Actually, I don't want it to happen anymore. If it's for this one reason, I want to make sure that I want to save the life, and I want you to be one of those people as well. If you can save a life, you're great. Life is great. All right, so see you guys in my next video, and until then, Tina signing off.